Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depending on where you are in this world, God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. I'm still fighting strep. It's gotten into my sinuses and my nose, and it keeps giving me a sore throat. And I'm fighting it off as best I can. I do have antibiotics. But that's not what I want to talk about. Our Congress just slapped God in the face, including 47 Republicans, voted to give gays the right to marry. Or when God said, let a man be joined with his wife and they become one flesh. Well, now we have this whole idea that man should be able to change what God has said. The other thing is I'm going to hook in a video in the description box where you can see where man is playing God, and by them playing God, what the consequences are going to be around the world. And we're going to see that it's going to be a politically created famine because they think they can't, they can control the weather. They can't control the crime. They can't control the price of fuel. They can't control, what they do in their own lives. But yet and still, they're going to control the weather. So it's just a joke. And we need to stand up and say and call it out for what it is. And I expect that there'll be a lot of people who won't do anything. They'll just go, wow, yeah, that's terrible. Well, you're going to keep saying that until God comes down and knocks you on the top of your head and says, you didn't do anything to stand up for me and my world or for your fellow man. So here's where you're going. And the angels will take you, and there'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Being a Christian requires action. It requires you to do something. It requires you to stand up for good and stand against evil. And if you can't do that, you're not a Christian. You may call yourself a Christian. You may go to church every week. You may give to the poor. That doesn't make you a Christian. You may believe in God. That doesn't make you a Christian. When it comes to evil, and you can recognize that it's evil, and you do nothing about it, then you're allowing it, and that isn't going to make God happy. So just know that you're not doing what you should be doing as a Christian. We have to stand against this. We have to stand together. I am calling the church, as many pastors are calling the church, to get a backbone and stand up for God, or just lay down and play dead for the devil. Your choice.